fire away.
Yeah, I feel good, feel great. I want first of all, I want to give a shout out to my coach and his family, my coach Darnell, my teammates Gary Russell, the DMB Barbados, the Barbados Defense Force. I want to give everybody a shout out. And we went in the ring, we got into war, and we came out with that win. Yeah, 10 fights in before the veteran in like 30. Mm-hmm. Gary and them threw the opportunity against us. We were like, we'll take the fight because I'm a soldier. So it was time for me to step up and fight better competition, and that's what we did. And we ended up there, and we went to war and execute what we had to do. Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. What we do, I'm a soldier, I try to implement everybody's styles in my thing to make me a complete soldier. So instead I fight one way, I got a whole bunch of tools in my box and weapons, and we just put them together, and that's what you get in the ring, a soldier. From 2012, I was in the Barbados Olympic team, and traveling all around the world, I met my coach Floyd, which he's a Barbados Olympic coach. And we met up while you're traveling for the Olympics. You meet up with other countries and you compete together. So we met up with him, but I was in the military still. So after traveling, me and him, we got a father and son born. And then he was like, after you leave the military, you could come over here. And I came over here, and I've been over here 5 years now. And we've been grinding pro debut to my level fight, and we here now. And we got a second big opportunity to fight the MGM. Me and my coach, we've been grinding from day one. We here, trying to go to the top, winning the world title. It's good. It's a great experience. But being me, traveling, fighting the Olympics and the World Games, it prepares me for this kind of tough competition. And the military as well. I was in the Barbados Defense Force for 3 years, and that's why I came up with the name Soldier.
Tell me some places you've been.
Man, yeah, I've been everywhere. I've been like Azerbaijan. I've been to India. I've been to Venezuela. I've been to Cuba. I've been to Ecuador, Panama. I've been traveling all around the world, so I got a whole international experience. Yeah. I give myself a C. Can't always give it. Can't. Yeah. I felt I could have do better, but yeah, I could have do better, but.
What could you have done better?
Well, man, he was tough, man. He got 30-9. I hit him with a lot of good shots, and he wouldn't go down. I was like, man, he wouldn't go down. So mentally, me and my coach, we always train for the distance. We don't, I'm gonna knock him out. Now we go into war for 12 rounds. And we just going to war.
Well, not only that, I know Gary Russell went the distance with him in his 24th fight, right after he fought Lomachenko. So we knew this guy, perhaps you're going to win. Who hits harder than Gary? So getting in there, it's like, okay, this kid might not going to win. You got to work on your styles, show the people your skills, show the people what you can do.
Yeah. So I heard your opponent talking about the fighting style. He said he kind of awkward. He said your punches were coming slower sometimes, faster sometimes. Was that something that you had planned to do?
No, what it is, every like I'm a soldier, every style I do is different punches, and the punches come from different angles. So I listen to my corner, and whilst they giving me things to use, I choose which style I use. The best, my toolbox is the best way I execute it.
Now, in this particular fight, I noticed two things here that I didn't, necessarily see in the last fight here at the MGM Grand against Costa Rica. One thing was the self-defense that you utilized here, and the other thing is that right uppercut. You used that right uppercut multiple times in this particular fight.
Yeah, because of how he was fighting, and he would keep coming in. So it was always there. The punch was always there. It's just we just used other stuff.
Yeah. So since it was available, you basically utilized that. And what you were saying here earlier, you said that he was basically a tough fighter.
Yeah.
You faced him there in the first round, and it almost looked like you were going to take him out there in the first round.
Yeah.
So how did you basically adjust that and kind of pace yourself from round one to round two?
I just switched my styles up, and we kept going from there. Mentally I was like, I seen he was trying to stick in there for a little bit. So when I went back to my corner, my coach was just telling me keep going toward, back him up, just give me instruction. I try to follow this, execute as strong as I could be.
Yeah. The guy who was fighting Kobe had one style. He just kept coming in, shell defense.
So
Kobe has 7, 8 different styles that he can fight you every single round with. He could fight the guy with a shell defense, the same thing the whole round. So the whole thing, I knew that I saw the guy was doing. I was like, okay, well, just keep switching styles. Let's see if he can break his style, which he didn't. So it's like, okay, well, just beat him with different styles. That's all.
Now, when's the next time you'll probably see the soldier in action?
Yeah, I fight again June 16th at the the Ice Palace in Laurel, Maryland. So that's Quigley, Jerome Quigley car. So that's 3 weeks from now. So right after this, I go home, spend time with my family for 2 days. Then I'm back. I'm back training camp Monday. So I got a busy year ahead, man. Busy year.
Yeah, and I know Coach Ford is going to work here.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, right now, Kobe right now is 10 and 11 and 0 now. Wow, 11 and 0. We came far. We train with the Russells like every single day sparring for this fight. So no matter what any one of those guys would have bring to the ring tonight, because we got 3 different opponents kept switching on us, and I didn't know we was fighting this guy till the weigh-in because 3 different people switched out on us. So we were training for somebody else. Then they said, okay, we got this guy, we got an African guy, we got another Spanish guy. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, who's this guy to weigh in? But because we have so many different styles that Kobe is working with, okay. But my whole thing, I give Kobe a C too because you know what, we have a lot more room for improvement. I really base it. If he just stopped the guy, I would say, okay, that's great. But still, I want you to go to rounds. At the same time, you beat him every round. And I really, like, right now we're following the Gary Russell syndrome because Gary Russell is the world champ, one of our mentors who we train after. And, okay, Gary Russell didn't stop him. We didn't stop him. The guy is a hard guy.
He's a very tough guy.
So you know what? You beat him every round, and you try to make it look good.
And his fight before this, he fought a dude like 15 and 0 when he stopped him. So we know the dude was a threat.
Right.
He wasn't no pushover.
So
he wasn't no pushover.
Yeah.
How are you looking with the weight? I mean, are you making the weight easy?
Yeah.
Campaign at this weight until the title?
Yeah, I'm staying at this weight. I actually just moved down in weight because I was fighting 130 my whole time. But I had to discipline myself to eat better and do better outside the ring. So after I changed my diet and started eating healthier, my weight, I walk around lighter, and I dropped down to 126. I made 126. The guy came in at 129. So I was at weight, so I had to just put on 2 more pounds the day of the weigh-in.
Rihanna, shout out to Rihanna. Where you at? We need you over here, Rihanna. We need you. The next fight, we need you over here. Barbados in the house. Sorry, go ahead.
We had an opportunity to meet you on last year. This year we get to see you in action. So how do you feel about the bouts? Do you feel that, you gave yourself a C. Why would you give yourself a C? Because some of your punches didn't land, or what do you...
There's certain styles I could have used to stay a little longer and be more effective with it and stuff. That's why I give myself a C. I could have do certain things, but in the ring a lot going on. So I just a lot of weapons to use. I couldn't use.
A lot of punches he could have thrown, he didn't throw. We're in the corner. We calling styles. We calling weapons. We calling our bolos, our machine guns, our shotguns, grenades. And for the regular person, they don't know. If you just say punch, 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 everybody's punching. But we got particular weapons for the soldier that he has to perfect. So when the soldier becomes a master at every style, it's like what Mayweather said, a master at every style, he's untouchable. And it's good that he's only have 11 fights, so he has 10 more fights to master his styles. And you guys, it's great to have you here. We thank you so much. You'll be able to watch him grow as we grow, as he masters his styles.
What title are you want to shoot for first?
So we waiting for Gary, man. Give us the title.
We want
Gary's going to move up, and we're in the same tank. Gary going to say, here's the belt, because I'm moving up and get another belt.
My dream is to get a WBC to bring it back home to my country. Be the first world champion ever, because in Barbados we never had a world champion. We never had we had good boxers, but we never had great boxers that made it to the level I am today. So we on the road to make history.
It's great working with Gary Russell, man. I mean, and his brother. And I mean, I worked with Gary for the 2008 Olympics. I was his strength fitness coach. So all the ingredients, we got it. So we know Gary's going to move up. He's going to say, here's the title, guys. Keep it in the family. We keep it in the family, and we get some more titles.
I think you guys had a gold medalist in Barbados, right? First one?
For...
Any in the street after them or something? Stadium?
I don't know, you guys. I know I'm Bahamas. See, the thing, I'm Bahamas, so I'm with the track guys. But this Bayesian flying.
I'm a military guy back home.
With Rihanna. Yeah.
All right. Can we get a drop? Shout out Dante Bucks Nation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dante Boxing Nation.
Yeah.
You guys are the best.
Just say your name. Like I'm such a
Yeah.
You're watching Dante Bucks.
Yeah.
Coach
This,
Floyd.
This is Corbin Soldier Breedy,
Soldier Breedy.
and you're watching Dante Boxing Nation.
Boxing Nation. Great job. Anybody else good? Keep it coming. Good.
How you feeling?
Antoine, great fight. How does it feel, getting the opportunity to be at home? Obviously, your older brother still got the main event to go, but the crowd is obviously behind you.
Of course. I mean, it's my hometown. I expect my hometown to be behind me and support me through thick and thin. The experience competing here at the MGM National Harbor, it was electric. It's not the first time, but still, it's home. Not a lot of people get to come out and travel to see us participate in these events when we go to LA or this place or that place. So it filled my heart up, to know that I can excite them and give them something back.
What do you have planned for the rest of this year? You want to get right back in the ring with stoppage, stop the guy quickly, so I'm assuming you'd like to get back in quickly.
I don't have no scars, no bruises. I'm still intact. I'm still in shape. Fight was quick, fast, in a hurry. Whatever my father/coach says, that's what goes.
Could you have easily underestimated him considering his overall presentation?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. And actually, that was a big talk leading up to the fight. A lot of people were saying, oh, man, he got a baby. He fat, he out of shape. And I said, well, Butterbean didn't look like he trained at all, but yet he was catching bodies down there in the ring. He's still a dangerous man, so I didn't overlook him. I still carried him as a threat, and I listened and followed instructions from my cornerman, and we executed.
Now, we had Kobe Soldier Breedy there, and one of his things is he's basically ready for anything. Now, coming off that last question, he was saying that, your opponent was overweight, but you still basically had to come in there like he was basically in shape and basically ready to go. So how did you just basically, take that and just go right at your opponent?
That's just something, as a fighter, we gotta be very founded mentally, and honestly, I thought I got to charge it to the game. Things happen. It's not the first time that people came in overweight. I done seen champions, ex-champions get stripped from their title for coming in overweight. But that's their problem, not mine. I got to come well prepared and have all of my tools that I need in order to get the job done come fight time.
Now, what is the inspiration of your outfit that you came out with?
My inspiration? I just want to be able to grab the crowd because me and my family, we give a lot of subliminal messages, and a lot of times we give direct messages based upon what's going on in the world, based upon history and etc. And it's two ways to give, a certain level of intellectual message. And one is inspiration. That's one. And there's a second one. You got to seriously give information. So the inspiration part is me showcasing my talent, being able to grasp their attention. And the second stage is to seriously give information. And that's how not just me, but me and my family carry ourselves.
Considering the class that you came out with, the Delfino Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, those guys, do
Right.
you get the respect, as far as the prospect is concerned?
To each his own. I don't think I can speak for them. We very familiar with one another. Like you said, we came up during the qualifiers and et cetera. We was on the Olympic team together and et cetera. So we have somewhat of a close bondage. But I hope they was looking. I hope they were supporting.
Did you have your eye on anyone else?
My queen, that's not for me to answer. Like I said, my coach / father, he's the one that lines the opponents up and tell me, hey, go fetch. So that's just how that goes.
I'm sure the alpha who you're talking about is definitely going to have you right back at it, being that you have been going back to back to back with the Deontay Wilder undercards.
Right.
What positives and what can you take out of such a quick stoppage, being that you still learning about yourself as a performer?
I believe in flawless victories. It's times people look good, but there's always a time when they come out the ring saying, oh, I could have, or I should have, and I'm just trying to gauge myself based off of that. I feel like I came out victorious, and somewhat flawless, but it was still more that could have been done, you know what I mean? So I want to come out at the end of the fight saying, I done did it all. I done hit him with everything plus the kitchen sink and made it look good.
Last time we spoke, you were prepared for 12 rounds. Going into this fight, were you kind of thinking it was going to last 12 rounds, or what was your what was your strategy going
Well,
into it?
my queen, I was prepared for the duration of the fight, or on however long it went. I done seen fights, the whole fight make a big 360. Anything is possible, so I just on point, make sure I follow the instructions and I execute them, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to keep you safe. You got to execute the plan and follow instructions. Make sure that you're listening and being disciplined.
What we saw tonight actually looked like a flawless performance. Are you always going to be that hard on yourself?
Oh.
Say, I got an A, maybe not an A plus.
Yes, definitely, my queen. Me and my family, we are our worst critics. We believe that we're royal. We are royal. And when you at a certain stage in life and know who you are and grounded, the bar is always going to be set high. So we try to just take that in, consume it as much as possible, and live up to those expectations.
How do you see your brother performing tonight in the main event?
You got to be there. I know he's prepared. We had a great training camp. He has a great coach / father, and I know he has full faith in him.
How do you feel about your brother's performance earlier?
Like I said, we are our worst critics. There's more that could have been done, definitely. But he came out victorious, got a KO. That's what I'm happy about. And he came out safe.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Picture?
You got to go? All right, go ahead. I can't.
little bit, and he came in 78 pounds. He was supposed to be 60. You know, it's good. He could have been 80 in there. No, because I seen everything. Everything's come. I just, you know, George Peterson. You know, he was trained with Paul Williams and managed him. So he just took our time. You wanted to work on my jab. I could do a little more with it, but just one more activity.
It's kind of hard to believe you lost to Hugo, I think.
Yeah, you know, I don't test my last fight, and I had to face reality with that. Instead of making excuses like this happened. At the end of the day, I got caught. It was a fundamental thing. My hand came down. He threw a hook perfect, and I was always told in my training that if somebody throw it and it lands, it don't matter what he could be strong as light as your grandmother, it'll knock you out. And I got to witness that last fight. And, you know, I watched that fight over 30, 40 times, and I can't make no excuses. How I looked and how I felt was different, but once I seen it, I was like, okay, I just made a bad mistake. Dropped my hand. And that can happen to anybody. But I'm back, and I came back, and I feel like I can, you know, get back on my run that I was. Yeah, if it comes, I'm looking like this. If Hugo's still in my way, I want him. But if my ultimate goal is a world title, and that's what I want. I want to be number one in the world title. But if he's not there, you know, you got to deal with it. But I want that world title. If he's up there in front of me, we going for him. So.
Do you feel like Hugo was a step up for you when you did fight Hugo?
The first that, like I said, was a mental test. I didn't really understand the step up because every fight I fight, I always thought was a big fight, and I didn't realize, you know, him was going to be my fight to lead up to perhaps to be a Charlo or whatever. So taking that fight, I didn't say I was so lightly, but he didn't really have any power, nothing. Even when I went in there, I didn't feel anything. So I could have been a little bit like, you know, anticipating his style and everything, but he just caught me.
The guy you fought tonight, he didn't seem to have a lot of power.
You know, he was a bigger guy.
Do you feel that was this a comeback fight for you? Do you feel like this fight was the level of opponent that you should be fighting?
No. I feel like I could do better. You know, I could fight much better, tougher guys. He was a good durable guy that a few people fought. You know, like Caleb Plant, who he fought, Austin Trout, and his fight before that, Antoine Douglas. He was a real good guy. So he's not somebody that could push up. He lasted pretty good with them. Yeah.
What did it end up being?
You know, I was preparing to get in 59, and then, you know, I had to juice up a little bit. So he said, he's fight, spar bigger guys all the time. So.
Now, what is after your last fight against Hugo?
I learned that I'm in school. When I realized this boxing, you're in school. But I didn't feel like I was off. You know, in training, sometimes you get your confidence a little down knowing that happened to you. But after I got over it, I was like, you know, it's part of the game. There is no other than Floyd. You know, he's still willing. I'm a guy that I like to study things. I'm going to cancel this. And make sure he didn't hit me as much. I just want to get better. Well, I appreciate everybody watching.
Waiting on Gary Russell. We got JoJo Diaz.
Back up a little bit.
Very effective. They're affecting him a little bit. He wasn't moving as much, but the game plan was to break him down with the body shots and then start attacking a lot faster in the later rounds, but I just started a little too late. I should have picked up like in the 6th round. I started like in the 8th, 9th round. It was just my fault. Gary Russell's a hell of a fighter. He did a tremendous job trying to keep me out at bay and stuff. It's just I just should have started a little bit earlier, like in the 6th, 7th round.
What was most effective from him to you?
He was just throwing a lot of the pitter-patter jabs, just keeping me out at bay, keeping me trying to just keep me guessing, for me not to come in because I was thinking that he might throw another combination or something, so he was throwing jabs and stuff. But overall, it was a good learning experience, and I'll be back.
Did he hurt you any?
You surprised he stayed in front of you as much as he did?
Yeah, I was surprised. I kind of knew that he was because he was trying to give the knockout to the fight fan. So I kind of expected to be to kind of be that kind of fight. I wasn't expecting him to move as much. I thought he was going to bang there a little more. So that's why. Thank you. So that's why I should have started a little earlier in the later rounds.
Did he hurt you any?
No, he wasn't hurting me with any shots. He was just very fast, very fast. So it was just keeping me guessing when he was throwing those combinations. I wasn't able to set and set my shots and then counter with vicious blows. I was kind of a little hesitant, which I shouldn't have been.
Is he the fastest you've seen?
Excuse me?
Is he the fastest you've seen?
Yeah, he's probably the fastest fighter that I've seen. He's very quick with the shots, but at the end of the day, like I said, man, I just should have started earlier. It just makes me a hungry fighter. I mean, I hope I got the respect for a lot of fight fans. I wanted to give I wanted to become champion fighting the best 126-pound fighter. Today wasn't my night, but no issues with the scores. I mean, it was a tough fight. Like I said, I should have started a little earlier. Hats off to Gary Russell. He's a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a champion, and I wish him nothing but the best.
Do you feel like the knockdown, I think it was the 11th round, I mean, that looked like to me should have been called?
Yeah, I thought I landed a left body shot, and I thought it should have been a knockdown. But I mean, the ref, he called it was a slip or it was a push down, something like that. But I mean, it's the ref's call. It's not my call at the end of the day. So I mean, I'm not mad. I'm just gonna go out and get better, get stronger, and just yeah, I learned that. Two shots, I should start with my jab a little more and throw like a 3-4 punch combination instead, and then after that land my vicious blows. Keep him guessing too, kind of like how he was to me. He was throwing little pitter patters and then trying to land a hard shot. I should have did that from the get-go before I could keep him guessing. So, like I said, it's a learning experience, and
What do you think you hurt him?
yeah, I hold on and then he'll get his energy. But like I said, man, Gary Russell's a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a champion. If I was landing those blows on other fighters, they either would have went down or they would have got broken down. Gary Russell, he was in tremendous shape. He was ready for this fight. Hats off to him.
Now, what was the key factor in there? Was it like the speed, or was it like the timing of his punches? Because he did like get you or catch you a couple times with the body punches midway through the fight, and that kind of like slowed you down a little bit.
Yeah, I think it was just the speed. It wasn't nothing. Not about the time. Quick movements. He was utilizing his jab a lot, and then he would throw like a keep me guessing, and then that's when I had to You
guys hang tight. Gary will be back down as soon as possible. Okay?
Great job, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no problem. I could do it for the next one, too.
He needed, for Diaz, he needed like
We know Gary Russell.
competitive. I say the competitive deal. It's a competitive fight, but actually getting ready.
Waiting on Gary Russell. Test, test. We are still live, waiting on Gary Russell. We are waiting on Gary. Waiting on Gary Russell. In about 5 minutes. Could be less. Any minute now, Gary Russell will be coming out. And we are waiting on Gary Russell. All right, guys, we got Gary Russell coming.
Oh, can we get a hold? Can we get a hold? Let's back up a little bit. Can we get some space?
Thank you. My right hand. Still had to work it at the end of the day. We Warriors, we glad ability. Whenever he wanted to get close, we'll get down. It paid dividend.
When you realize that, what you
fourth or fifth round, he wanted to get close. He wanted to make made it much more easier by just being able to make the necessary adjustments, turn. So thank you. No, this one ain't mine. That's not mine.
I'm out.
Yeah. You wanted you all. We came out really fast in the beginning. Then we kept
And wearing him down.
that plays different. Out and stuff like that. Boxing is to hit. You have to be strategic. You got to get back past.
this is over, what's next?
Unification. Not at all.
What happened during those slippages?
The players tend to